Well, I really think planning these kind of films too much is really a waste of time, because the excitement is what you find on the way, you know. And the improvisational aspect of the editing is something I really like, you know, that the editing is actually is the making of the film. You know, when you shoot fiction film, you have a script and you follow that, and when you go into the cutting room, you know you've got, you know, 10 shots for one scene, and they could either go in simple disorder or that order. You can, you know, but it's all very pre-structured. With a film like this, you don't know what you're doing next. You know,
was it a difficult process? The material is fairly natural once you've been through.
Once you get into the kind of groove of it, this one I've had really difficult times editing some of the other films I've done, but this partly because we ran out of money, we had no money. So you do it for a couple of days and then like try and earn some money somewhere else and then come back. It wasn't that intense. It was very intense when we were doing it, but then you have these nice breaks, or breaks to hustle around, try and finance yourself for the next bit of doing it. So it didn't have the intensity of some other films that I've done. Like I did a film like Glastonbury where I really lost it. I got depressed like Wilco. I got really badly depressed because I had so much footage and I didn't know how to deal with it for a long period of time. And I was trying to find ways of cutting through the jungle of film, you know, with a big machete.
Is this like,
I kept hitting my neck. By accident.
Does this film have a strong character that can help you?
Yeah, but they all have strong characters. It's just partly I didn't have so much archive, so you know, the choices were less limited. You had to kind of improvise in the gaps rather than being like deluged with 2,000 hours of archive, which is quite a scary thing. It's like swimming in it, drowning in it. But yeah, I think it was partly because it was a bit more of a relaxed schedule as well. You weren't like hitting it every day endlessly and feeling you're in the cocoon of madness. You know, it's quite nice to have some days off. And then you think about it when you're not doing it. And that's part of editing, is thinking about what you're doing. You know. That's what was used to be great about the old film editing. That you had to wait 5 minutes to rewind the reel. So you'd actually be thinking, oh, what have we been doing? What could we do? You know, you have these natural pauses because of technology, and now, you know, instant, non-linear, you know, computer editing. It's like bang, the next scene's up there, and you've got to deal with that. It keeps coming at you.
It's too easy.
It doesn't give you the breathing spaces. You know, you could go for a walk while they were rewinding the reels, and then you'd spend 2 days looking for that one missing frame that you thought you put in an envelope, and you couldn't find it. And so the shot, you couldn't put it back together. You couldn't find the frame, you know. That's all part of the process. I was a bit worried about the lack of anything with Lee, because bizarrely, you know, you have a band like this and they don't do an in-depth interview with someone like Lee Brillo, which to me is amazing, but there wasn't. Until we heard about this guy who said he possibly had some stuff in a barn in Essex that was part of a shoot about South End, you know, music scene in general, but he remembered they'd done an interview with Lee, which was, you know, it wasn't as in-depth as one might hopefully, you know, might hope, but it was certainly, you know, it was 30 minutes of Lee talking about Cambion. That's the footage we used, and that came quite late in the process, so that was great, you know, to get that, because it kind of rebalanced the film. Well, I have to say, you know, I like the moments where Wilco and Lee are singing together across the Great Divide, you know, because obviously Lee's not here anymore, and Wilco's singing on the roof of the Monaco where they met. You know, that's something that film can do in an amazing way, I think. And there's something quite moving about Wilco singing and feeling that connection with Lee, even though they fell out so spectacularly, you know.
You got any tips for aspiring documentary filmmakers?
Get a job in the city, boy. You make loads of money, big bonus. No, I'd just say, you know, try and do what you really feel and use the fact that technology's got cheaper, and if you can go out there and do it, the way bands used to go out and do it, I think that is kind of possible with documentary making now, because of the technology.
I like the way you mentioned about rewinding the reels. I get the same with rendering on that.
Yeah, well that's gonna go in a couple of years, really instant rendering too. I love it, rendition, yes, extraordinary rendition of any kind. But yeah, stick at it, that's what I'd say.
Okay, well, I think we'll leave it there, but it just reminds me to say thank you very much, Julian.
Well, thanks for coming. Thank you.